Hi everybody, this is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the HUD. Welcome back to the baseball head. Hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. I want to thank you all for coming by. Had a lot of people come in here and watch the channel and subscribe to the channel over the last 2 to 3 days. It's been amazing, really amazing, spectacular, terrific, really, and can't thank you enough. So, but would mention that if you're not on X and you're not on Facebook, hit the subscribe button so you get everything, all the latest information and fun here at the Baseball Hut. This is the best Mets channel on YouTube. Don't let the numbers fool you. We have a lot of fun here. I don't care what I say. So you never know where I'm going to go with the video at any point. But I have something interesting, and I kind of dug for this. Interesting rumor, and really just an idea. It's called, and this is a website called lastwordonsports.com. Now, as you know, the Mets have been sort of talked about as being sellers and as buyers at the same time. And they have a lot of, expiring contracts that are going to be up after the season, particularly with some of their pitching staff. Peter La's going to be a free agent, and a few other people are going to be getting out of here after the season. But it's from Last Word on Sports. Mets pitching depth could land them an all-star outfield. Well, this is interesting. It tells all this time, most contenders look to acquire pitching at the MLB Trade Deadline this year. As you know, the Mets need bullpen help, a lot of bullpen help. But with the few bona fide sells, the price of pitching could go through the roof. So potential buyers with solid pitching depth, like the New York Mets, might explore taking advantage of the market and use their extra arms to improve other areas of the team. Mets pitching depth could land them an all-star outfielder. This is an outfielder, but an all-star. There have already been some whispers that David Stearns could explore flipping a starter to strengthen a battered bullpen. Dakota saying near a return, a top rookie established himself in the majors. That's Christian Scott. Solid veterans with middling upside have fallen on the Mets pitching depth chart. The team as a whole might be better served exchanging one of these veteran starters for a veteran reliever. Okay, let's see here. That said, right field has quickly become a troublesome spot in Queens. Manager Carlos Mendoza announced on Sunday that Starlin Marte is progressing slowly from his knee injury. Now, the team placed Marte on the injured list 3 weeks ago and initially thought he'd miss about a month. But at this point, a timetable for his return is unclear. He has a reputation, I think we all know that he's a slow healer. Like last year, after the 22 season, he had double groin surgery. And he took the whole year to heal. There was obviously no pep in his step. And this year, he played really well. Much better than he did the year before. And now he's out with a bum knee. And I said at the time that he was probably going to miss more than 4 weeks. He might miss 2 months, I think. I mean, this is a guy that misses at least 40 games a year in his career when he's hurt. And there's another example of him being out for a significant amount of time. And I've talked a lot about the Mets getting another outfielder. I've been on this sort of Michael Conforto train, but I would mention the Giants are 3 games behind the Mets for the last wild card spot. So in case the Giants completely sort of tank over the next 10 days, it doesn't look like they're going to trade Michael Conforto. But that is a name to keep an eye on. I'm really into an idea of the Mets going to get a left-handed bat for this lineup, specifically an outfielder like Conforto. Because DJ Stewart is not cutting it. He's hitting 178, and his OPS is below average. His on-base percentage is fine, but everything else is terrible. And obviously, Tyrone Taylor is a 4th outfielder, 5th outfielder. But now I know a lot of people mentioned Jesse Winker. I am not a big fan of his, quite frankly. I do not like Met killers coming in here playing for the Mets. Because what are they known for? Killing the Mets. Why would you want a Met killer on your team if he's known for killing the Mets? You don't want him on your team because he's just going to kill the club. And he's having a good year with the Nationals. But the last year or two, he's not been very good. In Marte's absence, New York has rotated DJ Stewart, Tyrone Taylor, and Jeff McNeil in right field. As you know, Jeff McNeil has been kaput. He's been terrible this year. Unfortunately, none of the trio have taken full advantage of the opportunity to claim everyday bats until Marte returns. With the veteran out for the foreseeable future, the Mets could look to acquire an outfielder at the deadline, perhaps by utilizing his pitching depth. In his Sunday column, Bob Nightingale of USA Today named several teams that are looking for starting pitching help this summer. One of those teams, the Baltimore Orioles, have reportedly previously explored trades involving its outfield surplus. This is interesting. The Orioles currently have one healthy start of an ERA under 3. The team only has one more with an ERA under 3.8. Additionally, only 2 stars have thrown over 99 innings at this point in the season. Rotation impacted by injuries, many expect Baltimore to aggressively pursue a quality arm. Now, the Orioles have changed ownership. They don't have the Angeloses there, so they can be very aggressive, especially in the first year. This could set the stage for the Mets to utilize its major league pitching depth to strengthen right field instead of the bullpen. Your bullpen still needs help, but in this scenario, other assets can be used to upgrade that unit. The Amazons can dangle veteran lefties Jose Quintana, Sean Manaea, and David Peterson in these trade talks. None of the trio are aces, but each represents an upgrade to the middle of Baltimore's current rotation. Absolutely. Mets have a lot of depth in terms of lefties. Some teams don't have any lefties. For a few years, the Mets had no lefties in their rotation, but now they have that. Peterson carries the most value due to age, upside, and salary team control. However, Quintana and Manaea are more established and more experienced in postseason baseball. With multiple outfield prospects and a strong farm system, the Orioles could dangle all-star veterans Austin Hayes and Anthony Santander in these talks. These players have been mentioned as trade candidates over the past couple of years, since current Baltimore prospects might hold more upside. Mets pitching depth could be the factor that motivates the Orioles to finally pull the trigger. Boom. The players involved in these potential trades are not stars and won't generate huge headlines. However, deadline deal trades, complementary players that make the roster more well-rounded, often reap the biggest rewards. Austin Hayes. Over the past 4 years, Hayes has hit .260 with 57 homers, 110 doubles, and around league average strikeout rates. Additionally, he's just 29 and is owed less than half of his $6.3 million for the rest of this year, and is controlled via arbitration through next year. Hayes has bounced back after a slow start this year. However, he has not hit right hands well at all this year. And I don't know about him. Anthony Santander is having one of the best seasons of his career. He was named as the late addition to the American League All-Star roster. This year, he's produced a 1.7 Fangraphs WAR, and it's at .237 with 24 homers. Plus, metrics indicate he's making quality contact with solid walk and whiff rates. Like Hayes, Santander's just 29, but he carries a much higher salary, $11.7 million, and will enter free agency following his season. While he predominantly plays right field, defensive metrics don't love his defense. Man, it's a lot of sort of things you got to weigh here with these two particular bats. But you want a guy that's going to, I mean, if you think about it, DJ Stewart is not a great defensive player. And these guys wouldn't be that either. So there's kind of a wash with that kind of move. It's about, increasing and improving the aggregate production. The Mets will not sacrifice his long-term outlook at this deadline. President of Baseball Operations David Stearns looked to marginally upgrade the roster without sacrificing big prospects. Despite his success this season, Santander represents a piece that improves the roster without having to sacrifice important young assets. It's doubtful that the Orioles will trade him straight up for Quintana, Manaea, or Peterson, but a trade structure around him, Santander, for one of these stars is possible and could benefit both sides. Now, this is a video. This is a video that I thought about doing as soon as I saw this idea. I mean, you want to make a trade for a team that has surplus, that they have a great lineup. The Orioles, they have plenty of outfield depth in their minor leagues as well. This is a guy that's not going to be returning back to the Orioles after the season. The Mets need another bat in this lineup, along with the bullpen help, but they do kind of need another hitter just to smooth things out, and a guy that can bat left-handed. And he's a switch hitter. So It's an interesting thought. You let me know what you think about that in the comments section. And of course, thank you for watching. Again, please subscribe if you're not on X and you're not on Facebook. This channel will have 3 videos going up every single day, with live streams coming up and shorts and all this other stuff. And thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.